Have you ever wondered why geese fly in a V formation? It's a fascinating spectacle of nature, isn't it? What's even more fascinating is that it is not random. There's a solid scientific logic behind it. As each bird flaps its wings, it creates an uplift for the bird following behind. The result? The entire flock, with united momentum, increases their flight range by 70%. Remarkably, they reach their destination faster because they lift each other up. Now, what if we applied this to our leaders and businesses? Like geese, businesses thrive when led by leaders who extend their wings of kindness. In this talk, I aim to explore the connection between kindness in leadership and resilience companies using this beautiful metaphor of geese. And why kindness, a seemingly simple act, holds the key to business growth, success, building resilience, profits, and championing change. So why focus on kindness in leadership? The business landscape has shifted over the years. In an ever-evolving business world, competitive environments pave the way for cultures of empathy, cooperation, and a fundamental focus on adaptability, kindness, and love. As a human behavior specialist and someone who has delivered over 25,000 coaching and training hours and loves exploring various human development fields, including leadership, epigenetics, NLP, CBT, and emotional intelligence, I realize that kindness is not a weakness, but a strength to be incorporated in our daily lives. It's a catalyst for resilience, engagement, productivity, and profitability in business. Kindness induces a feeling of safety and trust, cornerstones for innovation and eventual business growth. And it is here that leaders play an essential role. The cost of not being a kind leader is immense. It swallows employees' morale, stifles creativity, and drives away talent. Unkind environments cost businesses their future. According to some of the latest research, kindness in leadership propels adaptability, resilience, fosters engagements, and boosts productivity. But what happens when a business neglects kindness? Imagine for a moment you are part of a team where your leader hardly ever appreciates your efforts, your time, your energy you put into your role. They set unrealistic expectations, point out mistakes rather than provide constructive feedback, and seldom consider your mental and emotional well-being. How motivated would you be to give your best? That's the high price businesses pay when kindness is missing in their leadership style. It diminishes morale, stifles creativity, alienates talent, and ultimately hampers business and individual growth. Now, you may be asking, how do we cultivate such leaders? Through my methodology, the Octagon of Excellence, I've guided many leaders, entrepreneurs, and individuals from all professional backgrounds, and some belonging to top companies including Microsoft, Shell, EY, Deutsche Bank, etc., to course correct this path. The steps include self-reflective awareness, humility, accountability, resilience, clear vision, influence, values, empathy, and the fulcrum, kindness. Each step serves as an integral building block towards creating a kind leader. The transformation has been awe-inspiring, from CEOs to team leaders and employees. I've seen a shift towards empathetic decision-making, approachable demeanors, and an overall climate of understanding and respect for one another. These are the kinds of leaders who create resilient businesses and thriving cultures. Let me share a true transformation story with you. My client John, a leader in a global company, came to one of my vital planning trainings that I'm here in Mexico delivering right now as a hard-driven businessman, sharp as tack, but his team were not delivering the results and meeting the set company objectives. They seemed unengaged. John was struggling to understand why, despite considering himself as a hard-driven businessman, he was ruthlessly efficient, yet his team, his company, struggled. They seemed disengaged and unproductive. That's when John and I embarked on this transformative journey through the Octagon of Excellence. Initially, he was skeptical about my integrated, science-based, but also holistic approach to change, growth, transformation, success, and philanthropy. But he experienced a noticeable difference and a change as he progressed on our journey together. With each step, John realized that leadership wasn't just about delivering on set targets and pushing his employees to work harder. It was about listening better, understanding their authentic values, and finding ways to fulfill their human needs. It was about recognizing their struggles and being there for them in every step their employees needed to make. As John integrated kindness into his leadership and management approach towards managing their teams, his business outlook transformed beyond recognition. His employees became more engaged, productivity surged, creativity bloomed, and most significantly, resilience became the core characteristic of his business. That's the irrefutable evidence of the power of authentic leadership and kind leadership. As the year went on, he saw how my holistic coaching approach helped employees to flourish, and with time, the once struggling team members and depressing workplace became a hive of energy, positivity, and dynamic ideas kept flowing freely. Moreover, their loyalty to the company skyrocketed, and resilience became a characteristic of the organization. That is the power of kind leadership. With artificial intelligence on the rise, we are at a juncture where the world needs more kindness and more authentic leaders. As leaders, remember the geese. Let's create an uplifting force for each other to fly. Let's help each other fly faster. And when we lead with kindness, we are not just building businesses, we are building resilient, happy communities. Kindness in leadership solves many challenges, and the ripple effects are felt not just within the walls of your business organization, but extend outwards, touching every life that interacts with your business or the environment in which your business sits and operates. My award-winning books, including A Path to Wisdom, #Loneliness, The Unfakeable Code, A Path to Excellence, and Climb Greater Heights, revolve around this concept of taking back mental and emotional control empowering each and every individual and leader in all of the critical areas of life, and leading authentically and with kindness. These books are about personal, relationship, and spiritual growth, as well as professional transformation, leadership development, and business profits and philanthropy. They help stimulate accelerated development and develop kind leaders and establish higher connections across the entire organizational strata. They emphasize the human first because businesses are made up of humans. They delve deep into what individuals from all professional backgrounds and leaders of organizations from all market sectors can do to incite positivity and foster adaptability, kindness, resilience, and elevated human awareness. Using the principles and methods shared in each book, individuals and leaders can establish indomitable connections across all levels of their life and business and organization. Kindness is fundamental to us as individuals, in our relationships with loved ones, the business world, and humanity in general. It's time we extend kindness beyond personal interactions into our business structures and the fabric of our leadership. So I challenge you today to embody the uplifting power of the geese. Embrace kindness in leadership. Imagine a future where businesses are not just a platform for economic exchange, but for promoting human values, beginning with kindness. Think of the transformational capabilities of a single act of kindness escalated to the level of the organizational leadership. Picture this: a world led by kindness. Businesses are resilient not just in the face of market fluctuations and economic uncertainty, but also in humanity, in empathy, leaving a legacy of profits driven by purpose, service, and shared values worth spreading. Imagine a world where businesses become platforms for kindness. And let today be the day you start with kindness. I wish to leave you with an invitation that could be the catalyst for positively reshaping our world. Imagine using kindness as your compass, not only as a personal virtue, but as a leadership strategy that uplifts everyone you lead and come in contact with. Imagine leading by kindness example, showcasing the visceral power of a kind act. Now visualize the legacy this could create, a legacy that echoes through time, transforming your organization, your society, and the world we call live and enjoy. What might that world look like? The answer lies within each of us. So I invite you to explore, to discover, and to bring that world into existence through your actions and through our shared values. To guide you on this quest, allow me to share the 5th principle from my award-winning book, The Unfakeable Code. This principle is worth more than just a fleeting thought. It's worth sharing, implementing, and living daily. It states, let your heart be the only military commander you need to win every battle in life. let your heart be the only military commander. That heart, my friends, is created to beat with the rhythm of kindness and love. Let it guide your leadership journey, leading from the front and setting an example for all to follow. So I ask of you, are you ready to lead the flight?